Hello, Jeremy here from Flatware Creations. I wanted to show you how I'm kind of set up here. This is my bender press from Flatwareables. The press is a 1-ton arbor press. I have an extended breaker bar handle that I've added for a little bit more leverage. Here I just went up, and right at the end of my road there's a metal fabrication shop, and this is a 3/4 inch block of stainless steel. So it's not going anywhere, it's not bending. Right now I only have these 3mm punches you get. I think they're like $10-15. Nothing fancy. What I did was I took and I filed off one side, so the rest of it's all dirty, but that one side I know that I have the letter facing the right way. I don't know how many times I punched the letter backwards or sideways, but I do this. I do it with all the letters. So let me get this locked back in. Okay, so I have all of my letters laid out here on the table. I have a whole row of chives, rosemary, parsley, dill, cilantro, basil, oregano, and then a couple others I already did. So I'm just going to go through and kind of show you how I stamp. Now at Flatwareables, they have another piece that fits inside this little block, and it has 4 different spaces for these stamps to go in. So if you have the smaller stamps, you have the bigger stamps, and then there's 4 different sizes of stamps. I've only had the 3. I ended up making mine. I have every intention of buying Suzanne's at Flatwareables, but right now I only have this, so that's what we're gonna go with. So let's see, that was Z. So we're gonna do the chives, and this is stainless steel. I like using the stainless steel for the plant markers because they're not gonna rust. Most of them aren't gonna rust. Some of them do. So I only have one of those left, so I'm gonna start with my C. I know which way it goes because I have the C written right here. And I'm going to put my block under. Just kind of let this rest on here. Make sure it's straight. And then up here you have the top part of the press. It's the gearing. I have a piece of pipe that I go over the top. It gives me a little bit more leverage. And so now what I'll do is, because this is so high where it is, I have my handle down really low, and it's actually been helping out because I can grab up here and then I can push down here and get some serious leverage. Just that tiny little bit got me a nice indentation. Moved over here a little bit. All right. So, and the nice part about this is I slide that out of the way, and I'm on to my next letter. So let's find an H. There are lots of other stamps that I'd like to have, a lot of different fonts. I just haven't got them yet. There's my H. And I always write it out on my piece, only because my memory is about a minute long, and oops, I need the I. Here, I. Yeah, it just helps. So it's just a marker. Oh, I just did the I. See, I told you my memory was a minute long. I might want to change that to a few seconds long. V. Yeah. So I'm just looking behind to make sure I have good spacing, and then I look this way to make sure I have everything straight. You definitely want to have your press bolted down. I have one bolt going through the table here, and then on this side I have it clamped just so I can move it out of the way if I need to. And last one. So there we go. We got our piece done. Nice, good indentions. And it's stainless, just takes a couple minutes, and then we'll just mark this in with marker, buff it out, or take and use alcohol to get the black off, and you're done. All right, have a great day.